5 signs an elderly loved one may be nearing life's final chapter. What families and caregivers should understand. Has an elderly loved one started to change in quiet but concerning ways? We often picture the end of life as sudden, but more often than not, it whispers its way in, offering subtle signs in the months, sometimes even a year before passing. These signs are easy to miss until you're looking back and realize they were there all along. In this video, we'll gently explore 5 key indicators that an older adult may be approaching life's final chapter. Knowing what to look for can help you show up with more love, patience, and presence during this sacred time. Let's begin. Sign number 1. Significant and unexplained weight loss. You might first notice looser clothes, a belt that no longer fits, smaller portions left uneaten at the table. Unintentional weight loss, especially without a change in diet, can be a powerful early indicator of decline. As the body prepares to slow down, it begins processing food differently. Nutrients aren't absorbed as efficiently, muscle mass fades, and appetite shrinks, sometimes from physiological changes, other times from a loss of interest in eating altogether. Trying to encourage more eating doesn't always work because the shift isn't just mental, it's physical. When the body starts letting go of its drive to replenish, it's often signaling a deeper transition. Instead of pushing food, this is a time to prioritize comfort, soft, easy-to-eat meals, hydration, and the joy of simply sharing a meal together. Sign number 2. Persistent fatigue and physical weakness. This isn't just getting tired. It's a whole body heaviness that doesn't improve with rest. Tasks that once felt easy, getting dressed, walking to the kitchen, having a conversation, start to feel exhausting. Many people begin sleeping more, napping throughout the day, or retreating into long periods of quiet stillness. What's happening beneath the surface? The body is conserving its limited energy. Circulation slows, oxygen delivery decreases, and the nervous system adjusts to do only what's necessary. Emotionally, this can be hard to witness. A once active parent may now seem distant or disengaged, not because they've lost interest, but because they simply no longer have the energy to participate. Honor this shift, not by trying to fix it, but by adapting with kindness. Sit beside them. Let the silence be okay. Sometimes presence is the most powerful comfort. Sign number 3. Changes in thinking, memory, and engagement. One of the clearest emotional signs that a person is in their final year is mental withdrawal. They may start to forget familiar names, repeat stories, or struggle to follow conversations. Even if they never had memory issues before, these changes can arise as oxygen to the brain decreases and neural function slows. You may also see emotional detachment, less interest in hobbies, shorter responses in conversations, or spending long hours staring into space. This isn't indifference, it's a form of inner retreat. It's common for this to be mistaken as just aging, but it often marks the beginning of a new phase, where the mind turns inward. Try not to force engagement. Speak gently, reassure often, and know that even if they can't respond like they used to, your presence still matters. Sign number 4. Recurring illnesses and slow healing. Has your loved one been sick more often lately? A cough that lingers, a UTI that returns, cuts that take forever to heal. As the immune system weakens, the body struggles to fight off even minor infections. This doesn't just mean getting sick more often, it also means longer recovery times and reduced response to medication. You may even notice less obvious symptoms. Fatigue, confusion, and low appetite often show up before fevers or pain. That's why slow healing and frequent infections shouldn't be brushed off as minor. This is often when the focus should shift. not toward aggressive treatments, but toward comfort, gentle care, and creating a calm, healing environment. Sign number 5, shifts in breathing and circulation. Breathing can tell you a lot, especially near the end of life. You might notice long pauses between breaths, shallow or irregular breathing, or a pattern that speeds up and slows down unexpectedly. In some cases, the skin on their hands or feet may become cool or bluish, especially around the fingertips and toes. These changes are usually signs that circulation is slowing and the body is prioritizing energy for its core functions. You may also hear fluid-like sounds in the lungs or see your loved one struggle more with everyday movement due to shortness of breath. This is the body's quiet way of preparing for rest. Rather than trying to fix these changes, focus on creating a calm environment. Keep the room cool, offer small sips of water, and let them rest with dignity. Closing thoughts. These signs are not about giving up hope. They're about gaining understanding. Knowing what to look for doesn't make it easier to say goodbye, but it does allow you to shift your focus from prolonging life to enriching it in its final stages, from doing more to being present. So if you've started noticing these changes in someone you love, take it as a quiet invitation to slow down, to sit beside them, to say the things that matter, and to make every moment ahead meaningful. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We'd love to know what insight stuck with you the most. Drop a comment below and tell us how you'll put it into practice in your own life. Your perspective truly matters, and hearing from you encourages us to keep creating meaningful, supportive content. If this video brought you value, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and consider sharing it with someone who might benefit too. We appreciate you, and we can't wait to connect with you again in our next video. Until then, take good care.